Yo, yo, yo. What is going on? Still Nation, Mikey Verse, Cool Table Family. Much love, yo. It's your boy Skywalker the Jedi. Back with y'all, rocking out again with another one. Y'all could be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're here with me, and I appreciate you. Real talk, right? About to get to it. Mm-hmm. About to get to it. Yo, let's get through the pleasantries, yo. Let's get this over with early because we got some stuff that we got to get to. I got to cook tonight. Yo, as y'all know, we're on the road to 1K, right? Make sure that you subscribe. Yo, we giving away signed copies of Dreamwalker, like double, triple, quadruple signed, right? I mean, we're gonna do an all bomb show with a lot of this backstage information that I be getting. But we got to hit 1,000 subscribers by Mikey's birthday, May 23rd. All right. Make sure that you guys are subscribed, sharing the content out, all that good stuff. We gonna get to it, yo. We got a lot. Oh yeah, and you will be immortal. One person will be will also be like immortalized forever in like a copy of Dreamwalker, right? You know the comic book that's getting adapted into a TV show. So you never know, right? You never know what might just happen. As y'all know, we're rocking out with these hashtags. You know what? I ain't even about to get into all that tonight because I got this is too much of a smoke show tonight, right? First, let me just say what's up to the chat. Much love to all you guys that's already here and the people that's gonna be catching it on replay crew. What's up to Law? We got Havoc in here, right? Mama Bear, our dog. How are you doing, sweetheart? If y'all didn't catch that stream that Mama Bear was on the other day, the Unsung Women of Sales ESJ on Netflix, go back and check that out. We have Mama Bear on there, Lady CC, A Pass. You know, it was a wonderful stream. We had a few cameos at the end, right? Super dope stream. Make sure that you go check that out. Much love, Mama Bear. We got the Creed in here, right? We got Kenneth, Chubby Teddy. What's going on, Chubby Teddy? Right? You already know. We got Brandon Emery. What's going on? Talati is in the building, right? He said Colonel Gate. We got Rage 81, right? What's going on, y'all? We got the homie Snad in the building, right? Oh man, look, I ain't even about to get into that, right? Guardians ain't got nothing to do with me right now. We talking about DC, right? And before we even talk that, let me get a word from the sponsors real quick.
Steppenwolf, have you begun the conquest?
Make sure y'all smashing that like button, right? Yeah, because we're gonna get to it, Joe. Let me just give you guys my overall thoughts first, and then I'll kind of get into why we're here, right? Because first of all, I wasn't even supposed to be having this stream tonight, right? I was supposed to be off doing something else, right? That I would have much rather been doing, right? But it's like these little things been eating at me, yo. And I was thinking about this shit like all day, and I was like, yo, um, I want to do a stream tonight, but I gotta go do this other thing, right? I kept thinking that all day. I was like, yo, I want to talk about this tonight, but I gotta go do this other thing, right? And y'all know I'm like a huge proponent in the universe speaking out, right? So, like I went, tried to do that other thing, couldn't even do it. Right? I was like, damn. And so I was like on my way home, and I was like, you know what? This is a perfect opportunity to have this conversation that we about to have right now. Because lately there's been like a lot of behavior that I've been seeing from one of the co-heads of DC Studios that's been a bit troubling, right? And for several reasons, right? Because one, I as a Zack Snyder fan, I was already like well beyond tired of being like part of the people that have been blamed for like all these failures from like DC Studios, not DC Studios, but DC Films at that point, right? And just everything that was going on over there, kind of like since Zack's been, not there anymore, right? Ever since that point, it's like we've been consistently kind of blamed for all these like missteps with their DC films, right? Be it whether it was like Shazam 2, Birds of Prey, right? Just any of those movies, right? They came out and didn't do well. We were immediately kind of, it's like, yo, it's the Zack Snyder fans. It's their fan base, right? It's them. It's, like, it isn't our creative choices, right? It isn't our creative choices. It isn't the fact that, we took away like a viable storyline that people were invested in, that was making money, right? Like, no, it's none of that stuff. It's this fan base, right? So we've consistently been blamed for everything, right? And so, one thing that I found odd, right, when James Gunn kind of took over DC Studios is, when he came in the door, you guys all know, right? Like I, along with other people over in Seal Nation and the Multiverse, right? We were kind of being open-minded. We was like, yo, let's get this guy a shot, right? I know I said that multiple times. Those streams are still up. They're still on my channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't took them down. They're still there, right? And so all that stuff is still there. I was all over Seal channel, like, yeah, right? I mean, I was getting into it with Leon, right? We was low-key having some back and forth, right? Because Leon was like, nah, man. And I was like, oh, man, come on, bro. Like, those streams are still up, right? So that happened, right? And then immediately kind of after that, James Gunn starts liking weird tweets, going at me in the cool table and other people in the cool table and stuff like that, right? Kind of doing little weird things on Twitter, right? And so it's like, okay. So he literally is liking tweets as going at me personally when I was one of the people that was, trying to support him kind of taking over. And I was like, hey, he might want to bring Zack back. I don't know. Right? Let's see. Let's give him a shot. Right? So all this is going on, right? And then he comes in the door, he's liking weird tweets, going at me in the cool table. And I was like, you know what? Whatever. I'm trying to move past it. But then it's just like ever since then, there's just been like this consistent kind of like obsession with the Zack Snyder fan base, right? And him calling us fractious and all this other, just all, you're right, we all know. But for sake of the argument, I will give him all the way up until, that point, right? Everything that I'm going to bring up on this stream has been recent behavior, right? Like literally like since the Cell movement popped up. So that's all we're going to cover. It's just things that have happened since the Cell movement popped up, right? Because it just so happens to be like every time Zack says something or Zack has an announcement, right? Or maybe I put something out there. It's like, it's this constant reacting, right? And this constant trying to like match, right? Like whatever Zack's doing, right? It's like he's either like doing the same thing, right? I mean, look, let's just get into it. But first, let's get caught up with the chat, because look, I saw a couple of y'all filing in here, right? We got the homie. Yo, Havoc is in the chat cooking right now. Yep. So I was hoping you would cook tonight, Sky. Gunn shenanigans at full throttle. Oh yeah, we about to get to it, yo. We are. What's going on, Necron? Shout out to the cool table, right? Shout out to Necron. Homie's like a real mentor. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude's cool, man. Shouts out to the big homie. We got Nessa Noel, much love. Nessa Noel. I've been seeing you on Twitter. Wonderful to have you stop by the stream. Thank you very much. All right, we got Retro Nerd Girl in the building. What's going on, Retro? Retro, we gotta get. Hey, I ain't want to say that out loud. You already know. The Batman. What's going on, homie? Sickness. G Rob. What's going on, y'all? Havoc said, you guys catch Skywalker's conversation with Will? Will dropped bombs and proved me right. Shout out to Will. Hey, Will did drop bombs. Will dropped a lot of bombs, yo. Right? What's going on, Fudd Rock? We got Fudd Rock in the building. Much love. Kenneth says, it's real easy for WB to blame DC Snyder fandom than to accept responsibility for the screw up with DC films. It was an old regime that messed up BVS, Justice League, and other DC films after that. Oh yeah, but we about to get into it, right? Because apparently, hashtag Mr. No Notes. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he don't understand, right? How that could have happened, right? Yes, much love, Nestle. Right, absolutely. We got the Cuban comic fan. What's going on, right? We got Sammy in the building. Much love, Snyder Queen. Oh my goodness, what's going on, Sammy? Right. We got TJ in the building. Much love, TJ. We got the homie Southbound in the building. Right. What's going on, Southbound? Right. Oh, hey, everybody filing in here. Right. So, yeah. Look, let's get to it, yo, because this is what we're here for. The full circle announcement, right? So you guys remember what happened. You know what? Hold on, look. I'm gonna play a game, right? I'm gonna play a game where I say the event that Zack said, and you guys counter with what you think happened, or what you think James Gunn said that day, right? So when Zack announced Full Circle, does anybody remember what James Gunn did that same day? What he came out and confirmed, right? This is real talk, right? I'm gonna wait, right? I'm gonna wait. The Cuban comic fan said, "Cool Table Nation for sure." Right? I'm just cooking some promotion for your recent video. Oh, Sammy cooking, right? Mr. No Notes, yeah, you know what's up, right? Said, damn, miscommunication. He was doing Superman, right? Yeah, Gunn directed Superman. I remember, right? Right. All right, nah, they remember, right? Yo, this dude, I remember that booby ass story about his dad. Yo, yes, that is what happened. James Gunn came out and said, yo, guys, right? You know that movie that I've been writing for all this time that I've already announced that everybody already knew that I was going to direct? Yeah, I'm going to direct that movie, guys. Hey, right? Right? Nah, I knew what you meant. Boofy, yeah, nah, that 100% meant Boofy, right? Nah, I already know. Yo, that's crazy, right? Yeah. So Zack Snyder comes out and says, hey guys, like, I'm doing full circle, blah, 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 right? Yada, yada, right? I'm directing Superman, right? Now, now, everything that we're going to get into tonight, like I said, is, is, since the Cell movie, right? Even Randolph clowned him on that. Yes, she did. Because that was a weird story. You mean to tell me your dad was your best friend? You know what? I don't even want to get into that. Because that's weird. Like, why would you do that? But it was almost like he's trying to one up Zack, right? I mean, you guys are going to start seeing a pattern here. It's like, yo, everything Zack got going on, this dude is like trying to bite the swag. It's like, bro, those clothes don't fit you, bro. Bro, that jacket don't fit, bro. It don't. Right? Didn't remember his own dad's birthday, right? Didn't remember. Right? Didn't remember that the Superman movie that you're directing. See what I mean? Like, yo, really? Look, here's another one. I ain't even go look, and I forgot to bring this up. He was encouraging people to stay off social media at the end of April to avoid Guardian spoilers. Is that really why they were supposed to stay off the internet? Don't nobody care about Guardians. Look, nobody. Hold up. I ain't even right. I ain't even about to go in there. Cause like I said, Guardians ain't even my lane, bro. Right? Crazy. Hey, let him know, Kenneth, right? Look, he forgot his own father's birthday, right? All Zach did was post a video, and this dude wrote a whole story on how he forgot his dad's birthday. Right? Gunn thinks DC Studios is a separate entity from Warner Brothers Pictures. Hey, he gonna find out real soon. He gonna find out real soon, yo. Skywalker, the gloves don't fit. Nah, they don't. Gunn think he riding on 20s, but they really 10s. He keep them clean though. To see, they don't know nothing about that. Ultra fresh, right? Yeah, he knew what was up with that Superman date, man. Like, come on, yo. Yeah, but yeah, like I'm just saying, right? Like, all right, so you pick that day, right? To a day where like the Zack Snyder fan base is like riled up, you know what I'm saying? And everybody's talking about, oh shit, like what does this mean? Save the date, right? April 28th, 29th, 30th, right? Save the date, right? Like, oh my God, everybody's losing their minds. Oh my God, SnyderCon 2 videos is going up. Wow, everybody, what? Right? Hype overload. Internet's broken. Hey guys, I'm directing Superman, right? hey guys, you guys remember that? I'm doing Superman, right? Like, bro, ain't nobody care about you doing Superman, bro. We already knew you was doing that movie anyway, right? Wait, hold on. See? Yeah, yeah, right? Tuh. See? And there it is. Mm, I don't even know what to do with that, yo. See? Never mind. I just got a wacky DM. Wacky. Nessa says, you know what's funny? Someone called him out on that and he tried to say that Zack was copying him. You're like, oh, with the shirts? Oh no, man, look, we got we got all night, right? Here we go. Yeah, look, I'm just he said the biggest surprise since Trump running again, right? Surprise, guys! Like I'm directing for Superman, right? Obviously trying to step on his announcement, right? That we've seen happen like, uh so many times before and so many times since, right? We gonna get to it, right? Yeah, we got the receipts on those shirts. We got the receipts. Nah, that's all good, yeah. Right. But this was just the first one, right? So the next one, right, is you know, speaking of full circle, right? What is full circle? Full circle is a 3 day. Hold on. Look, full circle is a 3 day celebration, right, of Zack Snyder's works, right, with DC. Um, you know, you got Man of Steel on Friday, BVS on Saturday, and Zack Snyder's Just League on IMAX for the first time ever in North America, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I don't think it's screened, at least like in color in North America, if I'm not mistaken, right? So you got that, you know, and so everybody's buzzing. Everybody's talking about, oh my God, it's this big celebration of Zack and his works, and everybody's going crazy. His fan base is riled up. Everybody's like tweeting about it, talking about it, waiting for the tickets to go on sale. Tickets sell out in 3 minutes, right? I mean, crazy stuff, causing a big hoopla, right? Officially over $1 million raised for AFSP, right? All this stuff. Like, we know what Full Circle represents, right? But Gunn was not to be outdone, y'all, right? Because then he's like, yo, you know what? You know what the people want? Because I mean, Zack's doing his IMAX thing, right? So I mean, I should do an IMAX thing, right? Because people they want to see Guardians, right? So yeah, like let's have right? An IMAX event, right? Where we're gonna marathon my movies, right? Right after Full Circle Weekend, right? Right, right after Full Circle Weekend, right? Right. Hey, I'm just asking, right? I mean, does anybody find this strange? Right? Hey, but not to be outdone, y'all. Like, yo, everything Zach do, Gunn, like, yo, like I can do better. Yeah, Mikey, it was a coincidence. Right? Like it's all a coincidence, bro. Ain't no reason to look into this, right? Ain't no reason to take nothing from this. Wacky, right? Man, y'all wanna know what I heard? A little birdie told me tickets for this shit ain't even been selling out. Like, you know, I heard it's still hella tickets in LA. Oh my goodness. The wacky DMs continue. See, this is why sale is so important, right? They don't want to let us have nothing, yo. Right? He said, "Gun don't do coincidences." Right? Nah, those tickets ain't selling out. Right? Yo, I'm hearing Guardians 3 about the belly flop. Right? He said, and it won't. Right? I'm telling y'all, yo. Right? But I guess that this is supposed to be a coincidence, though, y'all. Right? This is a coinky dink. Right? So, um, Zack can't have his full circle announcement to himself. Right? Can't have an IMAX event without, like, bro, for a movie that's tracking as like low, like Guardians, we about to do a like an IMAX marathon screening. Really, really, right? This is what I'm saying, though, y'all. I mean, but look, maybe, maybe you guys are not convinced, right? Right? Maybe you guys are not convinced. Maybe you guys still need some convincing, right? Because I'm pretty sure, right? Y'all not really, really rocking with what I'm saying yet, right? Y'all still kind of, teetering, right? Right. I'm sure y'all like Sky. Look, I know that this dude came out and, um, announced he's doing Superman the same day that Zach dropped the full circle thing, right? But that was just Sky. You tripping? That was just a coincidence, right? Yeah, right. And look, Sky. you can't blame James Gunn, right, for, you know, having an event to screen his movies, right? For, in IMAX after Zack announces an IMAX event, right? Like, yo, Sky, that's just circumstantial evidence, Sky, right? All right, cool. All right, so let's go to the next one, right? Let's go to the right. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to Shirtgate, right? Because this is a funny one, right? Okay. So, oh my god, this is hilarious, right? So hold up. Matter of fact, let me see if I got that. Do I still have that? All right. Okay, so right, so Shirtgate. So Zack, right? He just like, yo, it was actually it was like this was like what, like last Saturday or something, right? Like this wasn't even that long ago. Or no, Friday. It was Friday. It was Friday. I know it was Friday because I because I usually don't work on Fridays, but I did this thing, right? And you know, um I'm at work, I'm locked in at work like all day long, right? I ain't even know nothing about this, right? Until like way later. So Zach just randomly drops a banger, right? Um, right? Drops this shirt, right? Full circle shirt, right? Right? Drops this. You know what I'm saying? So he drops this banger. You know. Oh my god. Right. That is hilarious. Anyway. Anyway. Right. So hilarious. So Zach drops his banger, right? Which this shirt is like impeccable. You know what I'm saying? Like this shirt is impeccable. Right? Zach drops this banger, but 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 right? Um See, James Gunn thought he was slick this time, y'all. Right? See, because James Gunn know, right? James Gunn know that, you know what I'm saying, we be hold up. TJ just said no lie. I'm waiting for the Noel shirts. Hey, nah, we gonna be rolling those out pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be rolling those out pretty soon. All right. Yeah. So, um, yeah, Shirtgate, right? So, James Gunn thought he was slick this time, y'all. Right? James Gunn was like, "Yo, I'm about to get ahead of it this time." Right? I'm about to get ahead of it, right? So James Gunn posts, these shirts, right, with his face on it. Right now, look, I'm about to say something that's about to fuck y'all up, right? Because he posted this damn thing on Friday, right? The day that Zach dropped his shirts, right? A little bit before. I'm gonna get into how he knew right? But this is crazy, right? But just think about this, guys. All right, this photo was taken while they were on set. They're clearly on set. Okay, and he said about a year ago. So he posted this picture randomly from a year ago with his face on some shirts, right? He posted this to his own admission, right? Because where did that tweet go? Right? Here we go. Right? Let me move this, right? Let me move this, right? Because he's like, yo, you posted this shit like on the same day, right? Somebody called him out about it, right? Because he even says, oh, are you saying Zack copied my post because both posts have t-shirts in them? Because that seems ridiculous, right? Steve says, no, on the contrary, I find it very odd, coincidental, that every time he posts something, you post something very similar to his with right timing. Not your first rodeo. He says, wait, how do you think I knew to post it 2 hours before Zack's post? Now look, hold up. Let me move this, right? Because, oh man, look. Right there. James Gunn got us, y'all. He got us. Right? He got us, right? He got us. Right? Because he did post it 2 hours before Zack posted it. Right? He made very clear to say 2 hours before Zack posted it. But what if Zack wasn't the first person to post these t-shirts, guys? Right? Now look, I want you guys to look at that date. That says April 14th, 9:52 p.m. All right? This, April 15th, 6:12. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Are you telling me that the full circle shirts were posted the night before your post? And you go out of your way to highlight? But how did I know? Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Drop the nuke. Oh my, right? Right? Wait, how do you think I knew to post it? Right? This dude can't be serious, yo. This is why, yo. Look, I used to think, well, because look, like I've been feeling like this dude's trying to like make himself into like my arch nemesis or some stupid shit like that, right? And like the way that I've been picturing him is almost like my CW Lex Luthor, so to say. Right? He's like a CW Lex Luthor, right? This is what I'm saying. He like, but wait, how do you think I which way did he go? Yo, this is crazy. Oh my God. He said Gunn think he's slick. We need a sound bite. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Yo, he has to be trolling, yo. Man. He said, plus man in criminology, right? That's so much detail. How do you know it's 2 hours since your last post? except that you are stalking the man's profile. Yeah, yo, this is crazy, y'all. Yo, you gotta be kidding me. No, to see that, yeah. Oh my God, yo, this is wild. He's like, but how did I know? Scooby Snacks. Yo, this is crazy. Oh snap, man. Oh man. Y'all lucky. It was about to get real hot right now. Oh, Officer Fresh said Colonel Sanders is at it again. Facts. Right. I'd say he's more of an 80s cartoon villain like Skeletor or Cobra or, I don't know, Dr. Claw. Right, Dr. Claw. Hey, shout out to A-Fat. Y'all ever seen what Dr. Claw look like? Hey, y'all ever seen what Dr. Claw look like? Right, here goes Dr. Claw. Does that shit look like Jesus? Yo! Oh my God, yo! Oh my God, yo! Oh my God! Don't y'all picture this dude in his office is looking like this? Woo! Oh my God, y'all! Yo, this is crazy. Right? Yo, right? He like, but wait, how did I know? Right? The more pressure we put, the more mistakes he makes. Bro getting more sloppy. He is. Right? Bro getting real sloppy out here, yo. He out here calling us wacky. Bro, oh my God. Yo, this is about to get real wacky. Yo, hey, we got Leon in the building. What's going on, Leon? Oh man.
Yo, is that the twin?
Yeah, hey, this is his twin right there, bro. Oh my God, this is crazy.
If he doesn't want to get on board with hashtag Sheldon, maybe his twin Dr. Claw will. Maybe his twin will.
Look.
He's a triplet though.
Leon.
Colonel Sanders too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I don't know if you've been listening, Leon, but man.
For the most part, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yo,
ladies and gentlemen, he thought he had us. But ladies and gentlemen, right? We got him.
This dude was like, hey, but I'm just saying, right? Like, yo, like, first I forgot my dad's birthday, right? Then
that shit's crazy.
I want to have an IMAX event just like Zack, right? Right. I want to put out a shirt or a picture of a shirt the same day that Zack goes live, but I'm gonna mix it up this time. I'm gonna put it before. Then when I get called out, like I've been getting called out every single time I've done this, right? Every single time that I've done this, I've been getting called out. But this time, I'm like, but look.
This time I'm early. they can't possibly suspect me now. I'm 2 hours early to be precise. Even though I'm not following Zack's movements at all, I know the exact hours that he dropped his shirts. It was 2 hours ago. 2 hours before. Yeah. See?
We got Nessa saying, I hate to say, but Grace was right. He should have never been replying to anyone on Twitter because homie getting cooked every day. What I say? He said, I'm getting cooked.
He is getting cooked.
Man. Hey,
every day.
And he was replying to one of them, like one of those random accounts again, Leon.
Yep.
Right?
Like I told y'all, it's an old random ass account or an old new one. Never anybody in between that ever rocks out with Marvel or some shit or even, comic book shit. It's just some random ass account.
Much love to Ladia, right? But yeah, Leon, I want to get your take on some of this, man, because I've been cooking for a while. Wait, but actually, before you do that, right? Let me get a word of sponsors in real quick.
Yes. Mighty Steppenwolf, who might have sat here by the side of the Great One, but undone by his self-pride.
Yeah. But go ahead though, Leon. I want to get your take on some of this stuff, yo.
Yeah, I think the one that really sticks out. Nah. I think the one that really sticks out hardcore for me is the post about, the announcement that he's going to direct. He's writing and directing Superman, which was no surprise to anyone, number one, like you guys already stated. But also, and like, I was trying to be nice about this, but it's fucking ridiculous that your supposed best friend who passed away, who happens to be, your dad, you forget his birth. I don't know, man. It's just like, God, that's just, I don't know.
Dude, you forget that your Superman movie that you've been working on is coming out on his birthday.
And I think I said this in a prior stream. Yeah, where I was just like, I don't know, man. He might have revealed some narcissism, because how the hell do you forget that, man? Like you're that focused on fucking Superman, bro, Superman, that you forget. And somebody had to remind you, one of your little brothers that you put in all your movies, had to be like, oh, bro, man, you didn't realize? Oh my gosh. It just totally didn't cross my best friend, who happens to be the guy who raised me. Come on, man. I don't know. I try to be cool with this topic because I know people can, oh, you're being insensitive. Hey, man, it's just weird. It's just odd. It is what it is. It could have been a complete, gaffe on his part. Cool, but good Lord, I don't know, man. I don't know. I know people who don't like their fathers, and anyway, it's just weird, man. But then it's like you said, like every announcement that is Zack Snyder related, he's come right behind it, or, and at one point tried to be before it, and tried to get his own little buzz going. And I think it just kind of shows the impact of Zack Snyder. He's not just an influential director, he's just influential in general. You know what I mean? Like, even people who supposedly are his buddies are like, I just gotta be like this guy. Every time he does a thing, I gotta do it to see if my fans will gauge it. And it just doesn't work. It spikes for a day and then it dies out. And then supposedly all those tickets to his little IMAX streaming of freaking Guardians. First of all, man. First of all,
look at this comment. Hey, look at this comment.
Bro said, I'm glad to be part of the Superman team after bro hired himself. Bro, right?
Oh, shit, yo. Oh, my God. This is hilarious.
Shit is embarrassing. It's like, what's interesting? Before I touch on the whole Guardians thing, it's interesting. There's directors out there that are probably cringing hard as shit about all this. I know, what's his name, man? Is it Joe Silver? I never remember these freaking executives' names sometimes. I know he hates the idea. He was like, you had this, you're the co-head of a studio and you hired yourself. He's like, that's not a good look. It's not. Have some decorum, right? If you're gonna do this, just be quiet about it and be chill about it and let your work speak for itself. But it's like he goes out there and he does this song and dance and tries to portray himself as like this like saint. Like I just imagine him like clutching his hands together like he's in a prayer and looking up in the sky a bit while he's speaking. It's just lame. It's very he does too much. Like we know he dyed his hair to clean up his image, to make himself seem older, to distance himself from weird tweets. Everything he does is like a forced PR move, and it's just weird. Just shut up. So anyway, going to the Guardians thing, right? Why the hell would anybody pay for that? All the fans that want to see that shit probably have it at home on DVD in some way, shape, or form.
And it's on Disney Plus.
And it's on Disney Plus. So who's trying to go see that in IMAX? Like, really? In droves.
Bruh.
This isn't an important event.
Barely made more than the first one. The second one barely made more than the first one. Like, let's keep it a buck. So they might have even nudged that alone to kind of make sure that happened, right? We don't even know. I mean, but hey, let's just say it's all on the up and up. But hey, you know, that definitely showed that your audience didn't grow.
Right.
Right. And so you invest more resources into this IMAX thing nationwide. Right. Yeah, bruh. His audience peaked potentially, right? And then kind of just sustained itself into the sequel. I feel like Draymond. It's like, Brie thought she was Kobe? Like, Kobe? Right. Like, come on, man. They don't love you like that, bro. Like, you don't get that type of love. Right. Like, what you thought, bro? Right. I don't know what this dude. It's this delusion where he thinks he could just place himself in a position similar to other people, namely Zack Snyder. Like, he thinks he can place himself in these positions and the results will be the same, right? You know what I mean? It'll just be, I'm doing an IMAX thing, guys, show up. And it's like, come on, man. You got to look at this shit a little deeper than surface, bro. I know you're not used to that. I could tell by your writing style, right? He ain't used to that shit. The deeper thought process is Full Circle is special because 2 out of the 3 movies have never been fucking shown before in theaters, you idiot. So that's what makes it special. We've never seen the Ultimate Edition in theaters. Facts. It's not like it came out in theaters and then we bought it. That's a different thing. We've never seen we have never had the theatrical experience of BVS. Your little fans have had the theatrical experience of Guardians. What's IMAX going to do for them? IMAX is for people who love cinema anyway. Let's be real. And the people who went to go see Guardians, never mind. Anyway, and the other special thing is ZSJL, for God's sakes. You cannot compare it. And the funny part is, out of the 3 movies, only one of them is going to IMAX. And guess what? It's the last movie I just said that's the special event film, CSJL. So you're trying to run 2 Guardians movies. And I'm like, come on, man. I don't know. It's just so corny to me, bro. It's so corny. I don't never want to be like somebody. I want to be the first me. I ain't trying to be like nobody. Putting himself in that position though, right? To like have these comparisons. That's the weird thing, is that, you know, whenever something kind of happens, this dude just kind of jumps in, right? As I've been demonstrating, and we ain't even done yet. Right. We ain't even done yet, right? Like, we ain't even done yet. Right. Right? Because it's like, yo, you know, I'm just saying. Right? I'm just saying. But, yo, Leon, what was your thoughts on Shirtgate? Because Shirtgate told me a lot. Right. Oh, yeah. With him being out there like, yo, how did I even know? and like I've pointed out before, you don't know who Wonder Man is, bro? Like, come on, bro.
Like I
Come on,
pointed out before, right? The way he does things is very interesting. It's like the way he says things online. Interesting as in corny, right? He'll do things if he's precisely shooting something down. You know, he's like laser focused, and he'll cut somebody's head off online easily, right? We've seen it with stuff like this, where he's trying to be strategic and coy. Like he's asking leading questions, and it's like to make the person look dumb because he knows the truth behind what he's saying is you already knew about those fucking shirts and you were trying to get ahead of it. But he's trying to ask a question to make the person look dumb, and the person's like, "No, bitch, I'm not falling for that because you know what's up. Here's a receipt. You got anything else to say, Mister? I know the exact fucking time frame, Mister. That come on, bro." Them goofy ass shirts, and the shirts themselves are hella. You know, I don't know, man.
Yo, but he's even said it. He said, he said it was over a year ago. So it wasn't even like it was like an anniversary kind of thing. Like on this day we took this picture,
right? Or like
which
I don't know, we're doing something behind the scenes extra, and so you know what I mean. Like, oh, we're doing something for Guardians that y'all gonna see later. Oh, here's a funny picture, haha. During shooting today, we did this thing. No, it was like a year. Okay, so why are you dropping pictures from a year ago about Guardians and their shirt? Like, who cares? Like, we're not stupid.
Zack dropped the shirt, guys.
Right. We're not stupid. You're showing clothing with your stupid ass face on it the same day that Zack announces the full drawing of his shirt. Like, come on, man. Come on. I just wouldn't say anything. I would just continue to be a funny ass dude, post shit after Zack or before, right? And just not say anything and just let fans, you know, squabble about it. But he's always got to have a rebuttal.
Wait, hold up. Hold on. I actually got an exclusive picture from the James Gunn project.
Uh-oh.
Shit. Check this out, y'all.
Yo. I'm done. Man.
Oh my God, dude.
That one. Wow. The one right there next to the chicken one kind of looks like a kid version of him. Oh shit!
Oh,
look at all these guns, yo. That's funny.
Oh man, this is hilarious.
Man.
Right?
Hilarious.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the regularly scheduled program. But yeah, no, we got more, yo. We got more because this was something else, right? Because guys, I wasn't even gonna try to attribute this to like myself because you know I brought this up on stream, right? Or anything like that. I wasn't gonna try to attribute it with that at all, right? I was like, look, there's no way, right, that you know, James Gunn was gonna be like responding to like, you know, the fact that I have brought up, yo, wouldn't it be crazy if the Russo brothers worked with worked with putting Zack over on Netflix or whatever, right? And then right, the same day that the Pizza Film School trailer went up, right? We had the Russo brothers to the DCU, right? So it was like, okay, once again, right? As soon as Zack right, says something or does something, right? Like literally the same day that the trailer goes up for Pizza Film School, we get rumors that Russo brothers are going to be working with the DCU, right? And when you go and you read the comments or read what they actually said, they didn't say that at all. They were just like saying, hey, that they love Batman. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, like they didn't say that they was gonna go over there and do a movie, right?
No.
And so I was like, yo, like what the like, yo, but once again, the cycle continues, like this streak continues, right? Of Zack saying or doing something, and then James being right on top of it, right? With either the same thing or something super similar,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah, I had read that article like 3 times because I'm like, the headline said exclusive James, or not James, I'm sorry, exclusive. The Russo brothers, basically interested in directing the Batman Brave and the Bold or whatever. And I was like, what? I clicked that shit. I read that shit. I'm like, all right, maybe I'm reading this with a bias, intent, a biased purpose. So let me read it again. Read it again. I was like, am I missing something here? Read it again. I was like, all right, I shared it amongst the homies. I'm like, all right, please somebody check me to correct me because I don't understand. Am I missing something here? I don't see anything where Anthony or Joe, you know what I'm saying, separately or together said a damn thing about directing anything from the DCU, let alone Batman. They asked them, and the funny part is, you can tell that if we saw or read, I should say, or read, if we watched the video clip of the interview, they probably just simply asked, what do you think about James Gunn over there at the DCU? And what's your favorite character? They probably asked 2 separate questions because they complimented James Gunn, right? And then afterwards, somewhere in the article, in a very like misleading way, somehow jams in that, man, my favorite superheroes are, they were saying Spider-Man, X-Men, and of course Batman. Obviously my favorite superhero of DC is Batman. Yeah, obviously, of course. What? That was it. They complimented him being over there. They complimented, basically saying like it should go well, basically. I'm paraphrasing. I didn't see anything about them wanting to do Batman or them having been asked to do Batman or Batman himself coming up to them and saying, direct me. None of this shit. Nothing. It was bullshit. And I'm like, damn. On the day that the Russo brothers released their trailer for Zack coming on their show. Same day. What a coincidence, said no one ever about this particular individual. What a coincidence, right? Yeah. Coincidence. Like, how many more coincidences are we going to have, bro? Like, and there's more.
We got some more coincidences.
That was certainly rhetorical. But I'm
we
just
got some
saying.
more coincidences. Hey, because maybe they're not convinced yet, Leon.
I don't think they are. I don't think they are.
I don't think they are yet either.
No, I don't think they are.
Right? Because this last topic that we're gonna get to, because like I said, this is just since the sale movement has popped off. And it's just like off the top of my head. I literally just came up with these off the top of my head. Right? I was like, oh yeah, it was this one and this one and this, right? I ain't even gotta, right? We right back at it. But this last one is actually like a double because no, he doubled down today. He doubled down.
Oh,
right, which is why we're having this stream, right? You see, because y'all might be like, oh man, like yo, like why is Sky going in like this, right? Like why is Leon going in, right? The second half of this last topic is why we about to go in. You know what I'm saying? Is why we've been going in, 100%, right? And I call this topic interview deja vu, right? Because, right, it just so happens, guys, that today, right, the day that Zack's part one of Pizza Film School goes up with Joe and Anthony Russo. Oh my God, such a great interview! Like top tier.
Amazing.
Listen to the whole thing, right? We're gonna do a breakdown of that interview pretty soon, right?
Absolutely.
Pretty soon, because it was that deserves its own stream. But today, right? Zack has his stream go public, right? And Badal, James, right? Hey, I'm getting interviewed by Mantis. Like, yo, hold up. But what I love, right, is the dude clapping at him in the comment, right? He's like, yo, this is a joke, right? Like, y'all see, people is seeing what's going on, right? Like, people have been noticing this shit. He's like, yo, curiously, someone was already going to publish an interview. Keep it up until Superman Legacy, and then we'll see who copied who
Right, like, good point. Is that person trying to say that you didn't have to even say anything? The interview is going to go up at some point? Why even discuss it right now?
Right?
In a picture? Like, real talk. It's going to go up eventually. It's just an interview. I'm pretty sure you've done several interviews.
Dozens, bro. Like, come on, man. He's James Gunn, bro.
That's crazy.
Right? But hey, guys, right? Look, he said too many wackiness. Come on, yo.
Wackiness.
Yo, but look. So Zack's interview goes up, right? And then you get James Gunn posting like, hey guys, I'm doing an interview too. Right? Just so y'all know, right? I'm doing an interview too, right? Just everybody's clear, right?
Hey, look over here. Hey, look at me.
Oh my God, bro. Hey, I'm doing an interview too, y'all, right?
I'm over here.
Look, but oh my goodness, this is where it gets wacky. This is where it really, really gets wacky, and where it started to grind my gears, right? And why we're having this stream, because I'm like, yo, this dude got some nerve, bro. Hold up, wait, which one was first? Was it this one? Oh yeah, here we go, right, Mr. No Notes. All right, so mind you, right, that this is from earlier today, right? The same day that Pizza Film School went live, right? The same day that Zack Snyder is talking about WBD, trying to tell him to make the movie funnier, right, Leon? I mean, he was taking like ceremonies, right, where we was talking about studios and notes, right?
Yep.
That was a good sizable chunk of that interview.
And also, that was one of the talking points or talking portions of that segment that went viral the most. Like, I clipped it, a bunch of people clipped it. And it was funny because like we were all just clipping that one. And you could tell people were just doing it on their own and not really snagging other people's. Everybody just was like, oh shit, this is cool. And clipped it for various reasons, because surrounding the topic of studio notes, etc., were other things, right? Mm-hmm. So either way, whether it was specifically about studio notes or the details surrounding that conversation, that just so happened to have studio notes in the conversation, the conversation of studio notes was in the ether and going viral, quote unquote, in the geek sphere. Like that's everybody was talking about that shit. Everybody. Studio notes.
Everybody, right?
Yep.
Everybody. Right?
100%.
So somebody, right, says, hey, curious if WB gave you notes and how did you receive them? No, WB wouldn't be giving notes on a DC Studios production, right? Since we came on board, we're two separate entities within WBD, right? So, right off the bat, right? James Gunn, why are you answering this question?
Right.
Why are you answering this question on a day that Zack Snyder was talking about notes, bro?
Right. Well, let's back it up a little. Let's back it up to your original question. Why are you answering this question at all? But I guess that's rhetorical, right? Why? Okay, cool. Free country. Do what you want, bro. But why are you? It's very much a coincidence that he chose this particular question to answer about studio notes. While the conversation surrounding Zack Snyder today was about studio notes. Very interesting. So, what do we glean from this? WBD respects James Gunn so much that they're not going to give him any notes at all. They're going to let him just be autonomous and do whatever the F he wants with Superman, one of their biggest IPs ever. Because he's in a separate studio? What?
Wait, so you mean to tell me that James Gunn could have Superman do whatever he wants to?
Apparently, bro.
He got free reign. I mean, he can make the costume purple and green, right?
Well, Sky.
I'm sure Zaslav wouldn't mind that, right? If James Gunn really wanted to, right? I'm sure they could find some kind of comic precedence for that.
Sure. I mean, you know Sky, the thing about it is he's earned it, right? He is the director of $100 million loss.
Yeah.
So he's earned it. He's also earned it because he created the Peacemaker series, right? And that got the equivalent of YouTube numbers. Right?
Right. Real talk.
Yeah. In the thousands. Not the millions. No.
Thousands.
The thousands, right? It didn't even hit 1 million views. He's earned the right to be autonomous. And so here's the thing. Here's the thing with all this facetiousness, right? WBD is either dumb as fuck or James Gunn is lying. So tune in, folks. You're going to find out in a second.
Right? Because let's get to the next tweet. Right? Because the next tweet, this thread kind of breaks it down a little more, right? All that said, I've never, as a director, been given notes I was ordered to take. Right? Not from Universal on Slither, from Marvel in the Guardians films, nothing. I've always tried to take the notes that will actually make the film better, and I argue about the ones I think won't work. So, you argue about the ones that you think won't work. What happens when you can't out-argue them?
Before we dig into that,
continue or you know what? You're right, Leon.
Before we dig into that, here's one
end of the tweet.
Let's
start at the beginning of it.
Right. So because that's the easy one. That's an easy one, Sky. That's the easy one, right? Let's dig into one that's maybe not so obvious. It didn't even pop into my mind until just now, right? Let's break this shit down. This motherfucker said he didn't get studio notes from Universal on Slither. Why the fuck would Universal give you studio notes on a horror film, bro? Like, why? Why would they do that? It's a fucking horror movie. Like, the only thing that they're gonna do is possibly that actually they may not even say anything to you. They might think that you understand the rating system by which you are working in, right? Like, they already know you're not supposed to go overly this or overly that or underplay this or underplay that. Like, if you're within the sphere, I'm guessing Slither was rated R. I can't remember, right? Rated R film.
It was, yeah.
Then they already think that you're competent enough to work within the parameters of a rated R film. So why the fuck would you get studio notes from Universal about a horror movie like Slither, bro? Like, really? Okay. So then the next one from Marvel and the Guardian film. Well, we know that's a damn lie. It's Marvel, bruh. They were creeping up. Huh?
This dude, no, but look at it. No, but look, he worded it in a very clever way, though. He said he was never given notes that he was ordered to take.
You know what?
Right?
Thank you for correcting me, Scott.
They had to argue the notes. They had to argue the notes, right?
Yeah. You better put more blood in this sci-fi horror movie, James Gunn. No, I refuse.
Oh man, come on.
You better put more jokes in this shit, James Gunn. Well, absolutely, I want to do
right, bruh. I'm sure
he thinks he's slick.
Yeah, right. Yo, he think he's slick. But look, let's get to the next tweet, right?
So it's already a lie because he asked if the studio gives you notes. And we see based on what he's saying. He said no at first, and now he's essentially saying yes.
Yo, and here's the thing too. If DC gave him full reign over the Suicide Squad movie, and it lost over $100 million, then I might think about reining him back in a bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might want to, you know what I'm saying? You know.
I will put literal shackles on him. I will put literal shackles on this man. And if he didn't accept it, that's illegal. Well, you're going to get fired. Like, I either have to put a shackle on you or we're going to replace you. Like, that's how you lost us $100 million. Like, I'm either going to put a literal shackle around you somewhere on your body or you're up out of here. So I'm just going to assume this man has a shackle on him. There's no way, bro. Ain't no way I'm letting this man get free reign on another movie without a note. This motherfucker gonna have so many post-it notes on his office wall, bro.
He gonna be looking like old boy, right? Gonna be like, right? Nah, but look, he's. Oh my God!
I'm just gonna let you. Yeah, right. You got me, bruh. Oh Lord.
Oh my God! Right. Oh my God! Oh, this is beautiful because we're gonna get to these next ones. He says, "Look, this process has worked for me because I've been blessed in the partners I've chosen to work with. We are all moving towards one thing: making the movie better. And I can put my ego aside and be open when I need to be and convincing when I need to be." Okay, here's where he starts with the slander, right? Here's where it starts. You know what I'm saying? He started like dipping his toes in. You know what I'm saying? Right? He's dipping his toes in, right? Because, I put my ego aside. And be open when I need to be, right? In comparison to whom?
Interesting, right?
In comparison to whom?
You know what I find also interesting about this too, right? Is that there is potentially a comparison being made here, right? And also, he's literally telling on himself. Motherfucker, you just gave the excuse for how you take studio notes.
Right?
Oh, when you get a note, and fuck all that other shit he said before. When you get a note and you know damn well you don't want the note, and you take it, it's I'm putting my ego aside for the greater good of the film. That's his excuse.
Right? He said, yo.
And when I'm not open to it, I'm convincing when I need to be. No, we're not gonna have him not say let's dance off. We're gonna have him dance off. Damn it. All right, cool, whatever. Go for it. You've done everything else we wanted. We're gonna let you get this one. You put all the jokes all over Guardian, so do your thing, bro. Shout out to the third floor, because I know damn well they made that movie. I want to hear that shit. Got me messed up.
I'm just saying, bro. This is wacky stuff, man. Like, dude, we know who you talking about, bro.
Yep.
Like, we know who you talking about. Right? This dude, yo, man, look, it's all good, though. It's all good, right?
Nah, this the one day he got out of Zack's shadow, bro. This the one day. It's the one moment.
Right?
This is the one moment out of all the moments. We got it twisted, bro.
We got it twisted, bro.
Yeah. We fucking up. Yeah. It's the one time he's not talking about Zack. While Studio Notes is going viral in regards to Zack Snyder, right? That conversation.
Crazy.
Someone makes a thread, bro.
Right? I was just gonna get into that too. Like, yo, he literally made this dude asked him this quick little question, and he made this long ass thread, yo.
Like he wanted the Russo brothers to interview him. It's crazy,
right? Maybe as if like he said, congratulations, you played yourself. Yo. Fact. Yeah, because that's 100%. He said, I put my ego to the side for the betterment of the film, which means somebody gave your ass a note that you couldn't argue, right? You tried to argue it, didn't work, and you put your ego to the side. You just said you did. Right? Like, don't try to take it back now, right?
Facts.
But listen to this dude, though. I know this is not the case for everyone. And it wasn't always the case for me as a writer. Again, I am blessed in that way. But that's how notes work. And I'm not gonna suddenly stop taking them because hold on, let me move this, because I'm the head of the studio, right? But then, bro, it's like, why are we having this conversation on the day that Zack Snyder is on the fucking Russo Brothers channel talking about studio notes, bro? Right? Why are you throwing shade, talking about people putting their ego to the side, and you know this shit ain't the case for everybody, right? Blah, 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 blah. Bro, why is you speaking on this situation? Right? Like, why is it that every time Zack Snyder is made a topic of discussion, you come waddling outside, bro, and then you want to have an opinion, like, about something that got to do with Zack Snyder or his fan base or whatever? Bro, like, we ain't even talking to you no more, dude. Like, see, and this is the weird thing, like, right? Like, most of the DC fan base has moved on from DC. It's funny, they've been trying to get us to move on. But a lot of the DC fan base have moved on from DC Studios. We moving over to Netflix, bro. We ain't even talking to y'all no more, right? I'm pretty sure that there's been a tremendous drop in engagement. I'm pretty sure there's been a tremendous drop in hype, right? For anything outside of maybe The Flash, right? Which is probably going to end up being dope. You know what I'm saying? But everything else is looking to meh. To just, I'm not going to see it, right? So I'm pretty sure that you guys are feeling the ramifications of all this. Like, is this why you got the Zack Snyder fan base in your mouth so much? Was it really us that was propping up DC for all this time?
Of course it was.
Oh my
They
god!
give us the blame for literally everything. If we have we're such a minority group that's so large that we can bully a studio into releasing a cut of a film that supposedly didn't exist, and then after that we can usurp the entire DC fandom as a whole and cause movies to either hit 1 billion, but they don't give us the points for that. But then we can fucking uh, cause these movies to flop. They'll give us all the credit for that. Like, why are you trying to make us show up to movies that clearly aren't for us? You know what I mean? Like, I've never understood that. But anyway, so we have the power to make a movie flop, but we don't have the power to make it hit 1 billion. Like, I don't know. It's just weird. Just
Right?
really weird optics. You know what I'm saying? Because like people think of this shit as Snyder fans are separate from DC fans. I'm pretty sure every Zack Snyder fan on God's green earth, every last one of them, that could go see the Joker and had the money for it went to go see Joker. I'm pretty sure that thing hit
Facts.
1 billion. That wasn't
Facts.
just, you know what I'm saying? Like that was DC fans. That includes old school DC fans. That includes new school DC fans. That includes Zack Snyder fans. All of it, right? We all went to go see Joker. Shit was amazing. I think I saw that movie 3 times. I think.
I
Movie
saw it
was
twice in
so
theaters. Yeah,
it was
for
such
sure.
cinema.
I saw it
Such
twice.
cinema. Right. So, and then before that, I only went to go see Aquaman because James Wan came out and was like, I got Zack and Deborah Snyder's blessing. I screened it at their house, got their blessing. Zack loved it, blah, blah, blah. I was like, cool. All Snyder fandom was like, cool. Everybody's thumbs up. Right? So DC fans went to go see Aquaman because the trailer looked cool. And Zack Snyder fans are included in that, especially since James Wan said, hey, Zack gave me, I got the blessing from Zack, right? And because that was his guy, he picked him to direct Aquaman in the first place, right? Among that original swath of directors. We went to go see it. It was cool movie. Little hokey in certain areas, but overall, cool movie, whatever. It hit 1 billion. Like, come on, man. And then the movies that we knew were watered down garbage. I think we can give like straight up. Oh no, I thought it was something. But yeah. I know. Yeah, you muted, but I get what you're saying. But yeah, and I think that like, what was I saying? All the other movies in between and after that either never got Zack's blessing at all, right, or didn't have some sort of je ne sais quoi, right? It didn't have cinema. It didn't slap like cinema, right? We're not seeing that. And that's DC fans in general. Get Snyder fans out your mouth. How about you please DC fans? That's just general audience, to be honest. DC fans are general audience. They don't know know all about the lore like that. Like Marvel's general audience for real. DC is like, the hardcore nerd, but also general audience. Like people who just go work out in like Superman Under Armour. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like it's just people who wear the logo and put their kids in Batman sneakers. It's not like they know,
DC is definitely like, well, they have such a footprint in zeitgeist. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely,
so that cannot be denied.
100%. And I mean, DC permeates so much into society. Like, come on, let's not pretend. Even when DC's at its lowest, all you gotta do is make a film that elevates it, and you'll be right back, right where you started, as the number one geek brand, in terms of comic book films, right? Like you'll be right there. You were almost there with Mike Abdi or Mike Abdi, Mike DeLuca and Pat Abdi, when they were getting ready to restore the Snyderverse in a sense, right? But anyway, the point that I'm making is that DC fans are fans. Zack Snyder fans are in that group. Like we're gonna go watch cinema. We're not trying to sit through bullshit. We kind of evolved from the Dark Knight trilogy. That was like the thing that elevated films in general, right? Blockbuster films of that time period. And then that torch got passed on to Zack, and that same tonality, the same, and when I mean tonality, I mean dark. I mean tonality of let's be grounded, let's take the material serious. Like DC fans have become accustomed to that. The general audience DC fan has become accustomed to that level of, oh, the material's being taken seriously. I'm on board. You know what I mean? So fast forward to what we got now, where everybody's kind of like, we're all over it. And nobody wants to go see Shazam. You know, nobody wants to go see freaking any of these movies that are really coming out, except for maybe The Flash, which, hey, it just so happens to have Zack Snyder characters in it. Like, the pattern is there, right? The pattern is there. When you sprinkle in Zack Snyder in your shit, you're going to get a good meal, man. But then we got this goofball dude on Twitter tweeting threads talking about studio notes, bragging about forgetting his dad's birthday, freaking showing old ass shirts. It's just, it makes DC look corny and lame. And, you know, as a DC fan, it's annoying as hell. But hey, I enjoy getting on here cooking his ass every once in a while, because I'm already knowing that hashtag sales about to be a success. You know, it is. Y'all just gonna have to come to grips with it. And when it happens, just send your thank yous and all of that. And I ain't talking to the audience. I'm not being facetious at the audience. I'm being facetious at the ones that ain't really rocking with it or pretending like they aren't. Y'all gonna be the first ones turning that shit on Netflix. I guarantee it. Y'all gonna be the first ones. Because what's your alternative? Superman Legacy? The Authority? The Authority, right? Right? Creature Commander?
The Authority, bro. Creature Command. Bro, we ain't even get into the Creature Commandos thing, because he dropped that. Didn't he drop that on Trending Day or something? Didn't he drop that on like a weird day?
Might have.
It's been something.
It's been a lot of shit, huh?
Waller. He dropped Waller on Trending Day.
Oh my God. I forgot that was even.
He dropped Waller on Trending Day. He's like, okay. It was Waller. Right?
I forgot Waller was even a thing, bro.
Damn. Big old galoot. But yeah, look, I'm just saying, y'all, you know, there seems to be a clear like outline that we drew out for you guys tonight, of like a great pattern of behavior, as we could say, that, you know, every time that Zack does something, you know, rolls out of the bed, puts something on Vero, you know what I'm saying? It just seemed like James is sitting there with his people watching him, just like waiting to respond or try to get ahead of something. It's like, bro, why ain't you working on making that movie like super dope, bro? Like, why are you stalking Zack Snyder's page, timing out tweets, talking about, but how did I know the post?
Right.
Yo, that was crazy.
What was that other thing? Did you touch on the fact that he was telling people not to
Oh, very briefly. But yeah, he said, hey guys, stay off the internet at the end of April, right?
Like what?
For what, James?
For Guardian spoilers.
What could possibly be going on at the end of April?
Guardian spoilers, bro.
Wait. Oh shit. It couldn't be this little old thing called Full Circle. Could it be?
No. It's Guardian spoilers. It's Guardian spoilers. I promise. He doesn't want his crowd to get spoiled. The fuck out of here,
That's
bro.
Crazy, bro. And then I heard that he was spoiling shit.
Nah, for real?
Yeah, I heard he spoiled something. Somebody put it in the chat earlier. I was like, yo, man, come on, dude. This dude spoiling his own movie If he is telling you to stay off the internet,
right.
this is wild, Joe.
He's saying stay off the internet like it's everybody's first rodeo dealing with Marvel or even going to a movie in general, right? Like, come on, man.
Oh my God. Hold on.
He want to be him so bad, bro.
Bruh, I ain't even about to put that up. Necron, I'm not even about to put that up, bro. I'm not even about to do that. I'm not even about to do that, bro. Nah, that's too
It's in
much.
the DM chat.
Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna go look.
Anyway, I ain't even about to do. Anyway, look, I'm just saying, y'all.
Hey, that is a good one though.
That's just hilarious, bro. I ain't even about to do that, bro.
Oh man,
that's too much. For an area that I was bullying earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like, this too much. But look, I'm just saying, yo, with these things, I think that we need to be very mindful, right? Oh snap! Wait, hold up. Y'all hit 50 likes. Uh-oh. Hey, y'all ain't hit 50 likes live in a minute. Let's go ahead
nice.
and drop this one off on y'all.
You still owe the Great One 50,000 more worlds. He will hear your plea when you pay your debt.
50 like hype. Thank you, Mama Bear, for getting them in line. Right? You gotta be on it. Yeah, look, but I'm just saying, y'all, like, and look, I really could have did a deep dive and like really brought up like probably about 15 more incidents. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I really wanted to go back prior to sale, right? But I wasn't even gonna do that. I was like, yo, we just gonna cover it since the sale thing popped off. And we just gonna go off the top of the head. But look, I'm about to start closing this thing down in a sec. Yeah, I'm getting tired of cooking this dude. He said y'all cook through the night for sure. Look, we got are we going to SnyderCon? Man, look, I wanted to go to SnyderCon so bad, Joe. But unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't able to get tickets. But I'm still trying, you know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to get in the building. So hopefully, y'all can see your boy there. But, yeah.
Those that got in, man, y'all have a good time for real. Y'all got to represent those that got in, for real.
Facts. Right. Yeah, that's why I'm so salty, y'all. That's 100% why, because I'm not going to SnyderCon. So,
I got my Guardian tickets. I'm just playing.
Right. Hey, I can buy hold up. You know what? I'm about to see if I can get Guardian tickets right now. Hold up. I'm about to check. Because I know I can't get Full Circle tickets.
Yeah, check for me, bro, too. Yeah. Go see Guardians in IMAX. Woo!
Let me see. Anyway, y'all put y'all last questions and comments down at the bottom. All right. Said Seal's going, at least he's gonna be streaming it. Yeah. Seal is definitely going, so
Seal Nation representation, baby.
Yeah, so
big homie Seal.
So hashtag Seal will be in the building. You know what I'm saying? It's an autofill for the win. Right. Yeah. What's your final thoughts though, Leon, as I try to get some Guardians tickets real quick?
Man, I think the theme for today is, innovation is key, right? But you always want to be yourself, and you want to be the first you, and being someone's pale imitation is kind of flattering, but it's also embarrassing. Just do you, man. Just do you. And when I say that, I'm just speaking to anybody out here who is struggling to just be who they are. Discover who you are. Yeah. What? So if we really wanted to go, we can buy as many tickets as we like because they haven't sold out for some reason, right?
Pretty much, bruh. Everybody that is gonna be out here for fucking Still Nation, we can all go. If we want the tickets right now, we can go. 100%.
How much are they?
$75.
So hold on. So Zack Snyder. Yes, you already know where I'm going with this. You already know where I'm going with this. Zack Snyder was able to sell out an event that had tickets going for 150 to 175.
And that's just at the El Capitan, bro. And that's the main Disney one where they do all the things.
Yeah.
That's the main one. That's the main one, bro. That's the main one.
Wow. As always, shout out to Zachary Edward Snyder.
Yo, this is dope, man. Look, yeah, bro. I'm sorry. Go ahead and.
Oh, you good? You good?
You were giving your final thoughts. I just had to let you know that there's hella tickets left.
Oh yeah. So if anybody's interested, crickets, yeah, go for it. But yeah, that's funny. Ooh, Lord.
I should count them, huh? Y'all know I'm petty. I'm about to count them. Go ahead.
All right. So again, just discover who you are as an individual. Stay in your lane, and don't be someone's pale imitation. It's okay to be inspired by somebody, and then take that inspiration and be innovative, right? Because there's rarely anything original left on Earth, right? So from here on out, only the great innovators are going to reign in their own way and in their own lane. Bars, I rhymed by accident. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, just in a general sense, I personally I don't like imitators. You know what I mean? Like I don't like people who purposely live in the shadow of other people. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know that you're not a leader, that's fine, and you can be led. That takes a lot of skill to know that you can be led to peep great leadership. That's kind of different. But if we're talking about like somebody like who's already in a leadership position, looking at another guy and figuring out what he does, and then immediately pivots to whatever he's doing, that's corny as hell. So that's pretty much my final thoughts. He doesn't really inspire much poetry from me tonight, because he's just pathetic, man. I don't know. What I mean?
I got lost on the road that I was on. I was not halfway done, and I was at 115.
Wow.
So when I said we can all get tickets, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Wasn't joking.
Wow. How many actually sold,
I mean, they sold some.
What? Hey, good shit, yo.
Wait, but I don't even know. No, maybe not.
Oh,
no. See, I had it all wrong. You see, because I thought, see, because it's at the El Capitan. For y'all that don't know, they have the regular seats at the bottom, and then they have balcony seating. Right. I thought the balcony seats were just sold out.
Okay.
I think they're just grayed out because they're not going to let anybody sit up there.
Oh, Oh, got
So
you.
I think that it actually didn't know. Nah, it's not selling very well.
Well, maybe things will pick up when Disney Marvel picks up the check. I mean, when fans go later on
Hey
in the month.
man,
I don't know.
wait, I'm gonna try to see if I can get full circle tickets real quick.
Oh, true. Hey, see if you can get me one.
I'm Look, that's just
Are you saying they sold out, Sky? Is Full Circle sold out?
hey, 3 minutes, man.
That's crazy. Wow. It's almost like Zack Snyder's popular as hell. It's almost like he's, an innovator. It's almost like he's an auteur. It's almost like he has masterpieces under his belt. It's almost like he helped to shepherd a billion-dollar franchise before WB destroyed it. Y'all remember, his films actually in total earned more in these, if you put them side by side, right? The first phase of the MCU, Zack was cooking before Avengers. He was cooking them with just 3 movies in his cycle, but this is before Suicide Squad came out. Yeah, and then Suicide Squad came out, and they were cooking them. Yeah, it was pretty neck and neck for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like they could have,
Yeah,
But anyway.
I just don't want my Zack Snyder fan base. You know what I'm saying? Like being, the target of like these, kind of like smear campaigns and all this stuff. Like, oh man, all these movies is because of y'all, and they're flopping because of you guys. It's not our creative choices. It isn't the fact that we can't satisfy our fan base, right? Like, no, it's because you guys, right? You're a vocal minority, but yet you're strong enough to kill the momentum of all our movies. So it's like this weird thing going on. And I just wish that this dance with like, hey, every time Zack does something, James has to do something. I just wish it would stop. And the interview thing, and then followed up with the tweets thereafter, that was just too much. I was like, yo, like, yo, nah, we've gone too far. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Like, ain't gonna be no pizza film school reactions from James. Like, nah, bro. That ain't what this is, bro. That ain't what this is. That ain't what this is.
Facts. Yeah.
Right.
Nah, I agree. It was really weird. It was cool. We were all rocking out with the interview, and then all of a sudden, like, he's writing threads and posting pictures of himself in an interview. I was like, yo, this guy is, Lord have mercy. He's a lot, man. He's a lot. That one.
Right.
I pray for his wife.
Right. But we're gonna maybe tomorrow, if we do freezing cold takes, we'll probably try to break down that pizza film school interview. I think that'll be a great video. And hopefully, when part 2 drops, we don't get if he puts out another interview picture, bro, when part 2 drops.
Could you imagine?
Oh my god, dude! I don't want to have to come back and do another stream.
Nah, James, if you or I don't know whoever, if anybody's watching, if anybody's watching, if you do something, can you do something clever at least? Like, come on, like just don't do the exact same thing. Like, I'm in an interview too, guys. I'm gonna.
Where did he post the pics? Oh no, look, I'll show you. Right? I'll show you. Cause we was closing down, but no, I got time. Right here, go. Right, yeah. Hey, I'm getting interviewed too, y'all. You know what I'm saying, right?
He a old pick me director, huh?
Come on, man. That was wild, Joe. That was wild. I'm getting interviewed too, y'all.
yo, And I'm already knowing this ain't your screenshot. I know you got this from somebody else. But who liked
Yeah.
that? Who liked that?
I don't know. That's true. That's for sure.
That's
Not
wild. I ain't like it. For what? What do you? He's an interview. I ain't
But
like
yeah,
it.
hey, I'm doing an interview too, y'all. Right? Like facts. You know, I know Zach's interview just dropped. Right? But you know, I'm sitting down too. Somebody asking me questions.
James said, "Pick me."
Yo, look, we about to get on
James
out of here,
picked me.
man. Yo, you want to say anything before we get out of here, Brody?
Yeah, just that the whole, the breakdown of the, pizza film school is going to be that will inspire poetry for me. Zack Snyder always seems to inspire me to be at my most intellectual and articulate, and my most clever and witty. You know what I mean? Like that's what auteurs do. Real recognize real. Hence why the Russos was singing his praise. The Russos really showed me something today, man. Like I was like, damn, these brothers, they know what's up. They know what's up, man.
Man,
It's gonna be fun. Oh yeah. After this?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Anyway, yo, look, this has been dope, yo. Yeah, hopefully we can do that show tomorrow, and we'll do like a breakdown of that interview. That was super dope, and yes, that will inspire a lot of. Having his own, he like the Russo Brothers apology tour continues. Right. Yeah, let's just look, yeah. Hopefully we can do that breakdown tomorrow that will inspire a lot more poetry and all that stuff. Hopefully when part 2 drops, James don't drop another interview picture or try to do a analysis or start talking about whatever the current topic is that day.
He gonna try to get on the piece of film school. Watch. If he hasn't already, because I don't, this is like season 3 or 4, I guess, right? He gonna try to get on there.
Season
Watch.
2. Yeah.
Oh, season 2. Yeah, my bad. I done gave him 4 seasons. Yeah, he gonna try to get on there. Watch. I bet money.
Yeah. So hopefully, we don't get that return of the wackiness. This is hold on. Watch this. It says thoughts on people wanting Zack Snyderverse to go to Netflix versus pushing for Elseworld. Well, people wanting the Zack Snyderverse to go to Netflix are us. Right. Like I'm the one that came up with the hashtag. Leon helped refine the message. Sammy's been pushing this thing out. Yeah, man, we're the Trinity, and absolutely, that's why this whole thing came up. WBD announced that they want to do a reboot. It makes no sense for it to be Elseworlds. They are already broken up. They're selling off all their IPs and stuff already. Their stuff going to Netflix, Amazon, all over the place. Another streamer would have the funds and resources to be able to do it more readily available than WBD would. Yes, there are several reasons why we're asking for it to go to Netflix. I can just ramble them all off right now, but there's a whole bunch of them. And, we are pretty confident that this thing's going to end up going over there. So, cool. Like, what? how are they going to run an Elseworlds Justice League while this dude is trying to set up his own Justice League, right? Like that makes no sense. Then it would be competing. It would be a competing theatrical universe, right? That's not what we want. Warner Brothers has wasted our time long enough, right? Look, WBD cutting down the production spending by 30% till 2027, right? Netflix just upped their their content budget again, right? So
bro, it would just be damn stupid. It would be damn stupid if they tried to run an Elseworlds within WBD and DC. That would be ridiculous because you literally could have put the
made
reboot
it the main continuity, yeah.
Right, put the reboot aside, finish the films, take the money from what you earned from those movies, and jump into a reboot. Point blank, it makes zero sense to make an Elseworlds. Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna do what Netflix could do, basically. Like, nah, I'm good. Netflix got it. Netflix got it, and they got the money to do it by comparison. So.
Right. Hey, right. You know, the Superman movie's probably going to be a lower budget. You know what I'm saying? Yo, so yeah, it just doesn't really make much sense, right? It makes more sense to end up somewhere else, which is exactly what we're gonna have happen.
Yo, y'all better get y'all first indie level Superman movie. How y'all feel about that?
Yo, crazy, right? When you could have had Cavill. Right. Look, they couldn't even do Man of Steel 2 because of budget, right? They didn't have the money. They didn't have the money. So if they don't have the money to do a Man of Steel 2, how they gonna have the money to do an Elseworlds Justice League movie? Makes no sense, right? So hey, yeah. But I just thought that I want to cook on that question because that was pretty funny. It's like, what's your thoughts on people wanting it? It's like, it's funny you asked. Nah. But anyway, yeah, we're about to get on up out of here. Much love to all you guys for coming through the chat tonight. This was a lot of fun, and very entertaining and very educational stream. I feel like we laid out a great little trail of breadcrumbs, right? That, you know, all kind of made sense and hopefully made sense to you guys. So, you know, we'll see you guys next time, right? We about to get on up out of here. Y'all have a nice night. We'll catch y'all next time. Peace.
Bang.